Hello and welcome to another P-Dot Ventures video. We are here today, scrapping, bottle, can collecting, all that good stuff. Hold on. And, we got the classic stuff, but we have upgraded to hopefully have a slightly better angle, as well as lighting. So this is just another test, for what's good. But welcome, like I said, to another video. We kind of hooked up a quick prototype, angler / lighting setup. And we'll just have to kind of see how it works, post-recording, how it looks. But it should be a bit lighter and a bit more, bit better of a view. Like I said, we're hitting the classic route. Scrap, bottle, can collecting. Looks clear. I've definitely missed a couple uploads of vids I've recorded. So there might be a bulk kind of upload of like 2 or 3 videos at once. We'll try and move readily quickly here tonight as well. As usual, we got the bike cart combo going just because it's, a nice brisk night out. And we know this route half decently, maybe we'll snatch that up, yeah. Like to grab tins like this and stuff. Throw, screws, rusty nails and stuff in there until they're full. Ends up being pretty hefty. Of course, for, like scrap money. But any, little bits of metal from taking apart other things for scrap, throw in there. From taking apart pallets for, firewood or, projects for selling or stuff like that. The nails will go in there too. No problem. No problem at all. As always, if you have any questions, make sure to leave them below. I'm happy to answer. I know some people might be new to the stuff, so they might not know. We're out getting alcohol bottles and cans, glass and plastic bottles, and they are worth 10 to 20 cents. 10 cents for the can, 10 cents for small bottles, 20 cents for larger bottles. As always too, if you see me miss anything, shout it out in the comments. Obviously nothing I can do about it, but good rule, if you make a bit of a mess, which is fine, just clean her up. Obviously try not to like slop food and stuff like that everywhere, but if you knock out cans and stuff. Whiskey bottle. Another one. Some Sometimes there's the odd beer can here. Looks clear. 2 big bottles though, that's 40 cents. We'll take it. I do want to do a more in-depth video on kind of taking stuff in, like to get the deposits on cans and bottles. I already see some Heineken cans here. Oh, dude, this is loaded. This is all alcohol. 3, 4, 5. Do loads of 5 here. And of course, this is why we have the clipboard to mark these numbers down afterwards. 11, 12, 14, 15. I'll move this up a bit closer, to be honest. Save me tracking back and forth. Was that 15? See, now this is why I read it down. Yeah, it's definitely 15. 18, 20. That's 20. It's a good time to write it down once you start getting quote unquote big numbers. 20. 23, 24, 25. 7, 8, 30. Speed her up a bit. 33, 34, 35. 37. Looks like 37. I'll do another quick check, and 1 beer bottle. So yeah, $3.70. Pretty good stuff. Yeah, so that's everything there. Do a quick check on that. Olive oils. Fake you out every time. Olive oil. Yeah, 37, $3.70 right there. Plus we're up to like 50 cents in glass. There's bottles, I guess. All these people were drinking Bud Light. Question is, did they kick the cans in? They did. They did. Unfortunate. Unfortunate indeed. That's the way she goes, though. You can't be mad at them. Especially when they, buy big cases. What we got here? Champagne of some kind. Oh, almost dropped it. Smashed it. Champagne. Pretty sure anyway. Let me do a quick check. Sparkling cider. It is cider. See, we almost got fooled there. They faked us out with the cider. Good thing I do a check in the daytime. Kind of skim through things at least. Odd time. You won't catch something. They will at the beer store or wherever you bring your deposits. All right, edge of my foot. Try and get her up to the pace of usual, at least non-filming pace. I always say I go faster when I'm not filming, but it's obviously hard to show. I guess another option I could do is maybe just record for like a good half an hour, 45, and you know, speed it up super quick. What do we got? Is this Bud Light? Yeah, looks like it. So that's 38, 39, 40, 41. Bring the cart over. Pallet cart. Get this little bit out of the way. 41. So I don't forget. Like I said, we'll see how the angles and the lighting is working. I could go a little bit brighter if need be. Just didn't want to be like shining a super bright light at nighttime. Forty-five, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. So right there, $5. Big 50. 2, 3, 4, 55, 57, it looks like. $5.70. Come on, get it out of the way. Stuck in here. 57. Do one quick check. I believe that's everything. Looks like the rest is fuse. It's a good run though. It's a good run so far. Yeah, it fakes the gate a lot. A lot of beer and pop that's the same kind of color. Spider web. Plastic stuck to me. I believe I did check this one. I think so. Even having a good run though so far. And I know the angle is a bit different, so we'll take you on the bike cruise to the next little section. Hopefully this one's going a lot smoother than usual. I still might be able to adjust the angle a bit more. But for the most part, I think it should be okay. Just cruising along, not much to say, to be honest. Guess it's good to test the angle of me standing as well. Impossible. Good. Like multiple bags though, so I'm not gonna open it. Could be a biohazard. Sorry, I went quiet there though. There was some people out on their porch. Didn't want to be a weirdo. They probably can still hear me. Almost clear. Ooh, we got a good little stash here. Let me just see, I believe we're up to 59, yep. 60, 61, 62, 63. Cool. I'll take it. We slowed down there for a second because of those people, but we're back at it. Sometimes they've hooked me up. So it's trying to seem crazy in case they did hook me up. Another quick one here. Doesn't seem like anything there to me. The handles, the handles back on my bike. Not the bars, but like the rubber. We're cruising though. It's a nice night out, kind of warm. Nothing you can do about it. Sometimes these people leave out like a case. A couple of these spots along here, good hits. Sometimes, not all the time, but like I've said, you know, I usually make around 20 bucks an hour going full speed. But what are these? But if you had it, hold on. Doesn't look like anything. Sorry to continue the thought, I guess. But if you had like a good route, like you know where some spots are that are big hits every time, even if they're, you know, not necessarily, if they're not necessarily like in between, you know, like a bikeable range, you could probably still just hit it in a car, go bang, 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 bang. You know what I mean? If you can find some spots that are just $5 each time. Like I've hit one or two that are, you know, decent. And there's fat spots like that pretty consistently. So I think if you know, you started to hit up different spots, you could build a range, kind of a map, a path. Let's see, we got a bunch of stuff here. I don't know where we're at, but you're at 63, now we're at 66. Check thereafter. 67. 68. 69. Was that 69? We just added, yeah. No. We just added, we were at 66. So that's 70. 71. I think I'm right. 72. 73. 74. 75. 76. These bottles. But we're at 76. 79, 80, 81. Is there something down in there? Oh yeah. There's liquor. I think it's liquor. We're at 81 though. And then this I have to scan. I don't think it is. You know if I'm wrong, I guess, but 81. Spotted just the top. 81. That's another 20 cents. Keep looking here. 82. 83. 84. They're digging. I believe 84 is what we got. Big numbers. But let me see if I can, you know, we're at 84. I'll leave that said. Let me check one more time. I didn't even really look at it. 27 minutes. The video might be a bit shorter, but depending on if I cut stuff out and such, but you know, we're up to probably around 10 bucks, maybe even more. I don't know how much we got in bottles. Oh, I see a vodka soda though. Is that 80? 85? See, this is why I write it down, because probably never remember otherwise. $85 though. Just a reminder, that is $8.50. Plus I don't know the count in bottles, but say at least $2. So we're pretty much on schedule, maybe a little bit ahead. And I definitely could have picked up the pace a little bit, trying not to be a weirdo talking and stuff in front of people. What we might even do is, you know, just a full hour, maybe 45 minutes. I don't know how much SD card space I have. These things always trip me up. 86. I hate when you find one good one at the top, because it means you might have to dig. So I like to check the sides, so you get a feel. What we got? Nope, it's just the lines, I believe. That's what they are called. But we are up to, there might be more in there. Sometimes the digging process it's not for me. Especially when it's warm and muggy, you never know what you're gonna stick your hand into when it's real covered up like that. When it's cold, at least, like, you know, most things will freeze. And our last have a problem. liquor, I was gonna say liquor or pickles. But there is, you know, lots of ups and downs to both the summer and the winter. Obviously, temperature-wise. Then you're also dealing with, you know, more snow covering things, or, you know, while you're out. But I do find the winter, well, sometimes you can go earlier. I don't know, sometimes it's up and down depending on if people put their stuff out the night before or in the morning. But I do find the trucks come pretty late in the day, at least for most of this area. So, you know, you might, depending on weather and time, could switch it up to something different than what I do. I pretty much go all year round though. And like I said, 99% at nighttime. I believe that is 87. Gotta hate when it's a 1x1. Kinda is what it kinda is though. Ups and downs. And you know, it could go bad from here on out. Not trying to jinx us, but you might not find another can for another half an hour. But then you could hit big and find 10. Like $10 worth. Oh yeah, this is always a hitter. 88, 89. See like a dead spider there or something? I'm gonna set that on the ground. Is 90. I'm gonna mark that. That's important. Yeah, but this spot is 98% of the time a big hitter. I think it's a dead slug on my, I don't know if you guys saw that, I just poked it off. 91, 92, 93, 94, 95. Oh, caught it. Caught it. 96, 97. Back to the side. Back to the side. 98, 99, 100. I'll write that down. That is too small, I believe. I don't remember the numbers exactly. I'm pretty sure it's too small in terms of bottles. 101. 102. Hopefully it's in the bag. It's full. Oh, it is. 104. 105. Check. 106. 107. 108. 108. Knock that down and then clean up the mess. Good little find though, good little find. Bag. $0.20 in bottles out of it. Try and keep my Pepsi clean. I don't think it's gonna happen. I'll wipe it off my shirt, drink it. Just gonna bring a water bottle, couldn't find one. Like a reusable. Sometimes this is a hit. I do not think I see it. Cinnamon stuff. Cinnamon stuff. There's a lot of lights like that catch me. I don't know if you saw that come on. Just a area light or whatever, motion light. Full times. Oh. Usually there's some stuff there, but not today. It's all good though. We've been getting some big hits. Sometimes here, doesn't look like anything over there. Classic pickles. We're moving. But hopefully we've hit probably around 15 bucks by that 45-hour mark to kind of, you know, show what I've been saying. You know, obviously broken down, it'd be $5 every 15 minutes. Doesn't always work out like that, obviously. Two here. I don't know what we're at, I can't forget, but that's why we got a clipboard. So I can rest my mind. We're at 108. Yep, so 110 now. Cool. More of those. The whole thing. I think what sometimes happens is just people will get like a whole case. You know, drink 90% of it. Maybe you have one in the fridge and they're like, well, I'll take in what I have. Obviously, shouldn't drink the last one, then go take them all in if you're driving them. Do not recommend. Oh, I see a lot of ants in there. Got a roller. We'll check it in here very swiftly. I think we got one more and then it's a little bit of a trek. I got 2 minute cruise, but Probably also do a quick time check, which means I gotta lean the camera. Probably won't cut those out, I don't care. Deal with it. But also make sure to like, share, and subscribe. You see them, the Bob Cajuns. Let's just call it 15 because that's all I can hold. It's possible I've gotten them all. So 118. I hate getting noisy, digging through people's stuff, but especially at nighttime. I think most people get it though, and I'm pretty lit up. 2 lights now. Little reflective-y things on the bike, you know, the whole 9 yards. Trying to make it look like I'm not hiding anything, which I'm not. It's just there is a lot of carjackers and stuff like that. Car hoppers. Criminal activity in general at nighttime. Oh, almost dropped my bike trying to adjust my glove. See what time it is. Sorry if we're at 42, so we're probably maybe a buck under in terms of 45, but I mean we're like I said, we have a little bit of time. If what I'm saying doesn't line up exactly, note I might have cut some out a little bit at the beginning or end or whatever. Like I said, we usually cruise a bit faster. I don't know how jarring that'll be on camera though. Ooh, we got something. Means it's time to make a mess. 120. 123, 126, 128. I believe that is everything. 128. Pretty good. That out of here. Write it down before I forget that. It's $1 right there though. Bam. So we definitely made it up to the $15 if we're including bottles. Like I said, I usually at least make it with the bottles included and scrap and stuff. If not though, I like to make it in just the cans. Oh, it's all one kind of quick swoop. It smells a little pooey. Smells a little pooey there. Very well could be. Quick check. couple in there if we can maybe sneak our way in, make a little hole. Not my favorite practice, but if I can make a little hole successfully, tie it up. That is everything. I'll try to tie it up with my gloved hand. Might not be able to tie this one just because of loss of dexterity. Oh, maybe. There we go. She's $130. It's $13. Probably up to $3 some bottles. In there. I don't think I checked this one. Guess we'll find out. Does it look like? Yeah. I say it. I was like, this looks like something. And it was indeed something. To 132. Good stuff. We'll probably finish up this little area, then do somewhat of an outro. Unless I, find something super interesting. But like I said, we've made it up to the quota so far. We've got $15 in the bank. Not cash, but here, ready to go in 45 minutes at mild efficiency. It's kind of light. If it was a little bit heavier, I'd throw her in, but it just takes some space. I heard someone talking. To be fair, I'm talking though, so. A couple more bins to check. A couple cobwebs to wipe off. Probably a terrible angle. That's how she goes though. These ones I'm always so tempted to go digging in there, but you gotta get real deep to get through those. It's usually a popping spot for scrap as well, but it kind of is what it is. Oh, see, there's a little bit though. We'll take that like shoe rack. Probably about the same. A little bit heavier than what we were messing with before. Oh, lost a piece. Can try and get it all coherently on there. Grab this out. Cool. Plastic. But that I think we'll cover it for at least this video, unless we find something huge. Make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Like I said, we hit that quota for sure. Going lazily a bit, but we hit that quota. Pretty good stuff. If you have any comments, questions, leave them down below. Make sure to tune into the other videos. We do this once a week usually. Like I said, there might be a bulk upload of like 2 or 3 of these at once. This will be the newest one out of those 3. But good stuff, Other than that, like I said, make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hit that little notification bell so you know when future content comes out, sorry. And that's it. Thanks. Peace.